Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Spray 101. We're glad that you can join us, and I'm excited about this next tutorial. It's about coming up with things off the top of your head. That means just airbrushing without distraction. No internet, no looking at other people's designs, just trying to concentrate and making something cool. So today I wanted to use some bright colors. I enjoy bright colors like pink, purple, and red, so on and so forth. So it's going to do a mixture for this video. Of course, I'm going to be using a logo, which is Spray Tees. So just check it out. Take your time. When you're airbrushing, do me a favor this time. When you go to practice, don't look at anything. Come up with your own stylized type of lettering, something that's unique to you. Add it to your portfolio. I will tell you, in the design field, that the majority of major designers and illustrators always work on their own stylized font. It's one of the major things that other artists or art directors or other companies look for. And trust me, because the internet is so prevalent, people know what airbrush sites to go to look at the style of fonts. They know what cursive to look at. So after a while, when you start doing the same thing over and over again, it really gets boring. So you want to stay away from doing other people's stylized type of lettering. It's good to learn and use it as a catalyst to grow. But as an airbrusher or an artist, you want to move forward and create things that are new, vibrant, and amazing. So here you see spray. What I'm doing at this moment right now is I'm outlining it in white to make it pop a little bit. I gave it a fade around the lettering. That's a key thing. When you do your lettering, give it a slight fade around it so when you do your outline, it pops. That white will pop off of it. And then what you'll see in a few minutes here is that I will come around it with some purple. But in the meantime, try your best. Take your time. This video here took me 30 minutes to make. Obviously, you're going to see it in the next 10 minutes. But it took me 30 minutes. I was taking my time. I was trying to figure some things out. I'm not the most brightest tool in the shed. For some of you artists out there that are more seasoned, unlike myself, you'll probably be able to whip this out really, really fast. You won't have to speed the footage up like I did. And also the fact that I was watching Dragon Ball Z. It was the fight with Cell and Goku, Vegeta, and all those wonderful guys, and I love that episode. So I was having a good time watching and spraying, which, by the way, you should do also. Now, if you're a beginner at the airbrush, take your time. You do not have to be great out the gate. All right? Things are not going to work for you all the time. Make a mistake, start over again until you get it right, until it looks right. If it doesn't look right to you, when you're done with your design, look at some of the images on the net and see if it's comparable to what you see in the net. Be your own worst enemy. Kill it. If you think it sucks, it sucks. Other people may think it's great, but keep in mind that a lot of people will placate you. They'll tell you that, oh, you're good, keep it up, kid. And you always feel a little bit let down because you don't feel it's right, because more than likely it isn't right. And those people are your supporters. You always want to listen to them, but keep in mind that they're not going to always tell you the truth all the time. So you want to stick with what your gut tells you and move forward. Now, if your gut tells you you did an awesome job, well then pat yourself on the back. You've done a good job. Now, if you notice here, I'm outlining in black. That's once again to pop it out. I'm going to put a little bit of the edges in on there. And by no means is this a great piece, guys. I just was doodling around. Can I do wild style? Can I do all kinds of different forms of graffiti? Yes, I can. With this, I was like, okay, what can I do that's going to be uniquely different? And let's just toy around, let you guys see a video of me just playing with airbrush, doodling, all that fun stuff. So nothing major here, all right? But keep in mind what I told you about designs, guys. When you eventually create your own booths and you eventually create your own designs, come up with things that are uniquely that cater to you, not what you see on the net. So number one problem airbrushers run into is that when you walk up to their stores or their websites, everything looks the same because they saw something and copied it from somebody else. And there's never anything that's truly unique. I always, you can buy stencils, you can buy to create effects, you can look at certain lettering, but keep in mind, you and the other 1 million people have looked at that. So, work on your own stuff. I mean, you want to use this if it's going to help you, but keep in mind that, for the next 500 or 1,000 people that see this video, they're going to do the same thing. So I'm just using this as a catalyst to show you guys exactly what could be done and to enjoy what you're doing and to realize that you are unique within yourself when you're creating. So here I am, just probably prepping color, so on and so forth. My big head's in the way there. But here I am adding purple around it. I don't know, I just like pink and purple, you know, and even though I'm a man, I can honestly say pink and purple, especially in the art world, really, really cool colors to mess with, especially when you're doing these kinds of letterings and so on and so forth. It's a universal thing. I can take something and make it very manly, like the spray logo that I'm working on here, and then add purple and pink to it, and still give it a feminine quality that makes it pop also. So keep in mind, you know, guys, you don't have to do this. You can use bright fluorescent greens, all kinds of wonderful colors. So, you know, have fun with it, like I said before. So now what you're going to see here in a second is I am going to add the verbiage of T's on the bottom, and trust me on this, guys, I am not looking at any fonts or logos. I just figured, let me just do this. Let's try to make it look good. Keep in mind that if it's not perfect and you make a slight mistake, to kind of go with it, you know, go with the flow. It does not have to be what you want it to be. If you kind of screw up a little bit, try to fix it while you're doing that. You know, it never hurts to create something that is amazing, especially in the heat of the moment when you're with your customers and you make a mistake. Fix it. Don't broadcast, I've made a mistake, let me do this, let me try to fix this. You know, just go with the flow, try to fix it, and if you can't fix it, always just pull the shirt off, chuck it in the trash, you know. By the way, another thing, guys, is I've always practiced with paper towels. I will do a tutorial soon with practicing before you start. Now you have to keep in mind, I've been doing this for years, probably about 12 years total, airbrushing, and really pushing it every day. I did not get this good overnight. I have done horrible portraits, horrible designs, was not good at all. Alright, and by no means am I good right now. I will probably master my talent when I kick the bucket. So here I am doing my favorite part, which is adding the white highlights. And majority of artists, this is kind of the coming towards the finish line of the piece, because you're adding those highlights to give the design depth. In this case here, I use light sourcing towards the right. What that means is that your light is shining from the right of it. So I'm taking all those white highlights and I'm adding the depth to the right. So you'll notice that on the drawing. So guys, just want to encourage you while we're coming to the close of this video to go check out Spray Tees. It's an amazing website. Been working on it for a couple of years. Soon, very soon, there will be an outlet for a majority of artists who pass the tests to become a part of Spray Tees and actually fulfill the work that we offer. So check us out, spread the word. I built Spray Tees for artists that are stuck in their homes, that don't have businesses, that want the opportunity to make money doing what they love, but at the same time concentrate on school to become better, to become more than an airbrusher. You know, to work in the field could be special effects, could be 3D animation, video games, whatever. But we all want to make money doing what we love. And you know, a lot of times you're stuck at just looking at what the local swap meet has to offer, or whatever's on the town, and that's, you know, whatever the town has to offer, or tourist town. And a lot of us don't get a chance to live out there and do those things, but we're phenomenal artists. So I created Spray Tees so that you guys could work with it and have a job in the future, and concentrate on your schooling and move forward. What I'm doing here, guys, last technique, is I'm taking a hairdryer to the white. As the heat hits the shirt and I use the white, it dries it on top, bringing very vibrant whites out. I'll go in depth on this on another tutorial, but I'll use the hairdryer on there. Also wanted to let you know I'm on an automatic easel, so this is a motorized easel. It goes up and down. It won't show it in the video, but you'll see as my shadow's going down, it goes to that. I'll show you tips and tricks in the future on stuff that you can purchase to make your life a lot easier, and it's cheap. You do not have to spend $20,000. I've read a lot of forums on the net and a lot of different things to open your airbrush business. 20,000, that's the magic number. Also, a lot of BS airbrushers, some will tell the truth, but a lot of them, the first words in my mouth is, I've been airbrushing for 15 years. I want to tell you guys one thing and one thing only. When you look at their work, if it doesn't look like they've been doing it for 15 years, trust me, they have not been. So concentrate on yourself, guys. I have a couple of other videos if you want to check it out, some tutorials. There's a skull tutorial to your left, and to the right, the Manny Pacquiao boxing tutorial. Click on them, gain some knowledge, check out Spray Tees. It was my pleasure to show you this quick little video. I'm going to try to bring these out once or twice a week, if not 3 times a week, just kind of flood the internet with some cool art. And prepare for the future, guys. You know, that's what it's all about. Good day to you.